Are you seriously still eating McDonald's like it's 2010? Wake up, it's 2025. And unless you want to keep burning your money and risking your health, you might want to rethink everything you thought you knew about that Big Mac in your hand. Sure, you've eaten at McDonald's 1,000 times, maybe in a hurry on your way to work or as a late-night pit stop when everything else is closed. But guess what? That doesn't mean you've been doing it right. Let's not mince words. You've probably been giving away your hard-earned cash to Ronald McDonald for years in the dumbest ways possible, all while ignoring some seriously grim secrets lurking behind that iconic, golden-arched facade. Let's start with some shocking truths to jolt you out of your burger coma. Your no-salt fry hack is stale and useless. You've seen it online, right? Ask for fries with no salt and you'll magically get a fresh batch. Except you're making life miserable for everyone behind you, and behind the counter, you're wasting time. And newsflash, the salt you shake on yourself isn't the same fine salt the kitchen uses. Translation: you end up with weirdly bland fries and a side of eye rolls from the staff. That fresh touchscreen kiosk? It's probably a bacterial petri dish. You think you're slick bypassing the line. But in more than one study, scientists discovered certain McDonald's kiosks and drink stations were literally crawling with bacteria, including fecal bacteria. That's right, the same stuff you might pick up in hospital infections. In 2025, restaurants claim they clean them more often, but are you really going to trust that blindfolded? Receipts: your key to 5-star treatment, even if you're no secret shopper. Most folks don't bother with receipts, but secret shoppers need them for reimbursement. That means employees see a receipt request and wonder, could this person be here to review us? Suddenly they're all smiles, your burger's sizzling fresh off the grill, and your fries haven't been sitting there since your last birthday. Don't skip this crucial step. And that's only the tip of the iceberg. Strap in, because we're going all in on every sneaky strategy, dirty secret, and insider hack you need to ensure that if you're going to dine at the House of Ronald, you're going to do it right, or at least less wrong than everyone else. The fry hack that refuses to die. Let's dissect that absolutely notorious no salt on my fries trick. If you've missed the memo, the idea is that they'll have to cook a new batch especially for you. Freshness, right? Technically, yes, they'll toss a new batch in, but you're sabotaging yourself. Salt size matters. McDonald's uses a special finer salt grain that sticks to fries and distributes flavor evenly. When you sprinkle your standard table salt from those packets, you're basically committing flavor homicide. It won't coat the fries, it just slides off and accumulates in corners of the box. So you bite into a salt desert, then a salt overload, then a salt desert again. Gross. Yes, they're judging you. You're clogging up the line and giving the kitchen crew an extra headache. Fries currently under the warmer have to be yanked out or put aside, surfaces need to be cleared of salt, new oil might be used, etc. Meanwhile, your fellow customers are quietly cursing you under their breath. Fast food etiquette in 2025 demands we find quicker ways to do everything, not slower. Bottom line, just don't. If you're that worried about fresh fries, come during a busy time. The high turnover means fresh batches are being pumped out like crazy. The egg conundrum, round versus square. You roll up to McDonald's in the morning. You see that sausage, egg, cheese, something biscuit contraption in the photo, but the egg's a perfect square, like some bizarre toy. Did you know you have options? The folded egg. This is the infamous square patty. It's essentially scrambled egg plastered onto a flat top and pressed into shape. Texture, spongy, taste, decent enough. Looks, kinda suspect. The round egg, want something that's actually closer to a real poached egg? Just say, hey, can I get a round egg on that? Boom. They'll swap in the Egg McMuffin-style egg at zero extra cost. It's got more of that real egg vibe, and some folks swear it's fluffier and tastier. The hack. Make sure to speak up. Most people don't realize you can customize the egg portion of your sandwich. You can. In 2025, more and more people are wising up to this. Don't be left in the dark ages of weird square egg patties. The receipt trick: how to get treated like royalty. No, you probably don't need a receipt to track your $6.49 order of chicken nuggets, but you might want to ask for one anyway. Why? Secret shoppers exist. They need receipts for reimbursement. Employees know this. Peak hours for more suspicion. The typical secret shopper hours are prime lunch, 12 p.m., 2 p.m., and dinner, 5 p.m., 7 p.m. Show up then, ask for that slip of paper, and employees might be on high alert. Result? Hotter burgers, faster service, bigger smiles, less messing around. In 2025, there's also the possibility you're a mystery diner from one of McDonald's many quality control affiliates. Staff has no way of knowing if you are or aren't, so they'll go above and beyond. Remember, a simple "can I have a receipt, please?" can be the difference between soggy fries and crisp ones. Kiosk. Update. 2025's Bacteria Haven? When McDonald's started installing self-order kiosks worldwide in 2018, it was hailed as a modern revolution. No more lines, no more awkward face-to-face ordering. Just tap, pay, wait, eat. The ugly truth. By 2019, experts found fecal bacteria on those screens in multiple UK and North American studies. Flash forward to 2025, and guess what? We have more kiosk locations than ever, and they're still prone to the same problem. Even with improved cleaning schedules, heavy foot traffic plus multiple sticky-fingered kids equals germ central. McDonald's says, "We sanitize regularly." That's cute. But seriously, how many times have you personally watched someone sanitize the screen right after a line of people used it? Pro tip: use it if you must. Maybe you like skipping lines, but bring hand sanitizer or wash your hands thoroughly before you chow down. The future is terrifying, folks. The McDonald's app, not just for tech nerds. Hey, it's 2025. Almost everyone has a smartphone and many restaurants have official apps. McDonald's is no exception. If you're a frequent visitor, you're missing out if you're not using it. Why bother? Exclusive deals, free items, buy one, get one offers, random freebies to loyal users, rotating weekly discounts. Mobile ordering. Skip the line, order from your couch or your car, then pick up in-store, curbside, or drive-through. The store preps your meal once you're near, ensuring it's relatively fresh. Points and rewards. By 2025, loyalty programs are in full swing. Every dollar you spend earns you points, which can snag free fries, drinks, burgers, or even some new test menu items. McDonald's loves hooking you on the convenience factor. In a nutshell, the app is a no-brainer, unless you enjoy paying more for the same stuff, in which case, carry on. The poor man's Big Mac. Worth it in 2025? You've probably heard of this budget hack. Order a McDouble, remove mustard and ketchup, add Big Mac sauce, add lettuce. You pay about half the price of a Big Mac and lose the middle bun and sesame seeds. Is it still worth it now? Comparisons. Beef and cheese, identical to the Big Mac, 2 patties, 1 slice of cheese. Construction. The Big Mac is famously built upside down, and the toppings go underneath the patty, while a McDouble's cheese is on top, meaning it usually melts better. Taste factor. You'll get the Mac sauce flavor, the lettuce crunch, and you'll save $1 or $2. The trade-off? You miss out on that extra bread, which some might not miss at all. Prices in 2025. Inflation has nudged fast food prices up. Expect a Big Mac to run you around $6.19, depending on location, while a McDouble might be around $2.89 to $3.19. After adding the sauce and lettuce, it's still cheaper than the Mac. Verdict: if you're on a tight budget, this hack is gold. If you're craving the classic Big Mac experience, sometimes you just gotta pay up. Ketchup shelf? The truth about the fry box flap. Remember that viral Twitter moment when someone discovered you could fold back the fry box flap for a built-in ketchup shelf? People went nuts, praising McDonald's for its so-called genius packaging. Reality check: That little flap was never meant for condiments. It's mostly a spot for employees to grab the box without burning themselves. But hey, if you can rest your sauce there without catastrophe, more power to you. Just be aware that you're balancing sauce on a flimsy piece of cardboard. One sudden movement and your fry box becomes a Pollock painting. Proceed at your own risk. The late-night menu crackdown. Let's talk about that midnight munchie run. You crave some chicken tenders at 2 a.m., or maybe you want a filet-o-fish in the dead of night. Back in 2018 or 2019, you could often get the full menu at many 24-hour locations. But by 2025, the late-night menu is even more streamlined than before. What happened? Back in 2019, they axed a bunch of items after midnight to simplify life for their skeleton crew. In 2025, this has only gotten stricter, with new items sometimes getting dropped. Some franchises even have dark hours menus that only offer burgers, fries, and a couple of breakfast items. The reason? McDonald's states. It's all about speed and efficiency. Customers rolling in at 3 a.m. don't want to wait around for complicated orders. The streamlined menu keeps the drive-through line moving. Your move. If you want that special McChicken or fancy wrap, plan accordingly, or be prepared to compromise with an old-school burger. The advantage? Your wait time might be shorter at least. Secret Menu. Mayhem, 2025 edition. The so-called McDonald's secret menu is not an official corporate creation. It's a collection of wacky combos invented by fans. Don't expect staff to know them by name, but you can usually piece them together by ordering certain ingredients. Here are some revived classics plus new 2025 additions: Land, Sea, and Air Burger, Big Mac plus Filet-O-Fish plus McChicken, all stacked, all monstrous. Expect to get weird looks, but hey, you do you. Hash Brown McMuffin. Slip a hash brown inside your Egg McMuffin or Sausage McMuffin for extra crunch. Chicken in McGriddles. It used to be crispy tenders in a McGriddle. In 2025, you might find a McCrispy patty or a new plant-based crispy variant at some locations. Throw it in your McGriddle for a sweet and savory bomb. McCreep. Order a pancake or hot cake and a fruit and yogurt parfait. Roll the parfait into the pancake like a crepe. Instant dessert breakfast hybrid. Pie McFlurry. This is old but gold. Dip your hot apple pie into your McFlurry, or get fancy by asking the staff to blend an entire pie into your McFlurry. They might say no, but if they say yes, you'll enjoy an ultra-thick apple cinnamon swirl. Godspeed. Some staff love making creative orders. Others will hate you for complicating their day. Proceed with caution and courtesy. The calorie catastrophe. Face it. We all occasionally test how far we can push our bodies by ordering the biggest, greasiest fast food feast. If you're curious about McDonald's heaviest hitters in 2025, here's a friendly reminder. Double quarter pounder with cheese, around 780 calories. More if you add bacon, which many do. Big breakfast with hot cakes. Hovers around 1,080 calories depending on your region and portion sizes. Yup, that's more than half a day's worth for some people. 20-piece McNuggets, 890 calories. Add sauce, more sodium and sugar. Large chocolate shake, 840 calories and over 120 grams of sugar. That's basically dessert for a week. Sodium and saturated fats in these items can be staggering. For instance, the big breakfast can pack close to or over 2,000 milligrams of sodium, edging near the recommended daily limit of 2,300 milligrams. Overdo it and you'll bloat up like a water balloon. Healthier picks. Yes, they exist. So maybe you're trying not to wreck your body entirely. You want McDonald's, but you also want to squeeze into your favorite jeans next month. Here are a few of the less deadly menu items that have survived into 2025. Egg White Delight McMuffin. Around 260 calories, decent protein, and less grease than the full-blown standard Egg McMuffin. Plain Cheeseburger. Simple, only about 300 calories. Not a salad, but better than the half-pounder behemoths. Grilled Chicken Sandwich. artisan, or deluxe. Typically 380 to 420 calories. Be mindful of added sauces. The 2025 version might come with fancy new toppings like kale or a new sauce, so check nutritional info. Salads and wraps. In 2020, McDonald's briefly pulled salads from the menu in some regions, but they returned in limited capacities in 2023 to 2024. By 2025, select areas have them back. If you're lucky, you might find a grilled chicken salad or a wrap that clocks in under 300 calories. Just watch out for dressing. That's where the hidden fat bombs lurk. The 2025 menu shakeups. Over the last few years, McDonald's has tested and introduced new items that come and go faster than your New Year's resolution. A few we've seen pop up or rumored to return. McPlant 2.0. After a shaky start in 2021 and 2022, McDonald's has dabbled in an improved plant-based line. Some locations offer a Beyond Meat-style patty that actually tastes half decent. Others might have a McPlant Nuggets test going on. Global favorites. McDonald's occasionally revives items from overseas markets like the Stroopwafel McFlurry, Netherlands, or the Cheddar McMelt, Brazil. These can appear for limited times. Spicy McNuggets. They first arrived in 2020, vanished, reappeared, vanished again, and now in 2025, certain markets have them on a rotating schedule. Keep your eyes peeled. Breakfast all day. Sort of. Remember how hype everyone was about all-day breakfast in 2015? By 2023, many locations scaled it back or cut it entirely. In 2025, some have partially reintroduced it on weekends or during certain hours. It's inconsistent. Always check local availability. The technological takeover. It's not just the kiosks. Technology is creeping into every corner of McDonald's. Smart drive-thrus, AI-driven menu boards that change based on weather, time of day, or local events. Early trials in 2019 to 2020 got more advanced. By 2025, you might see the menu highlighting hot drinks on a cold day or pushing ice cream when it's scorching. Automated fry dispensers. Some pilot stores have a mechanical arm that loads fries into baskets, reducing labor and alleged burn injuries. The future is nigh. Facial recognition. Rumors swirl that some places tested facial recognition for loyalty programs, allowing them to track frequent customers automatically. It's not widely adopted, but if you see one of those cameras at the drive-thru, you might wonder what's going on behind the scenes. Dirty little secrets you might have missed. Because an expose wouldn't be complete without some lesser-known truths. Abandoned McFlurry machines. They break down constantly, right? Everyone's joked about it for years. In 2025, some corporate suits claim the new machines are less prone to malfunction, but from the looks of social media, the broken machine meme is alive and well. Microwave magic. Certain items, including pastries or hotcakes, may be zapped in microwaves. Yes, even after all this time, when you taste that rubbery after feel, you're not imagining it. Not everything is made fresh, folks. Limited ingredient transparency. You can find nutritional data on the app, but good luck figuring out exactly how your local franchise cooks or assembles everything. They claim standardization, but sometimes you'll get two drastically different versions of the same sandwich in a single day. Burgers in warmers. Especially during slower hours, some locations still toss prepared burgers into warmers for a short while. Even though corporate guidelines mention made-to-order initiatives, the reality can vary. That's why it's often best to come at busy times for the freshest results. Worker woes. The stuff corporate won't brag about. It's no secret. Fast food employees deal with stressful conditions. By 2025, McDonald's staff are juggling walk-in orders, drive-thru demands, kiosk orders, app pickups, and delivery aggregator requests all at once. Meanwhile, staffing shortages have led to longer wait times. Don't expect everything to be lightning fast if your local store is understaffed. More technology sometimes means more complexity, ironically. Etched-in smiles. Remember that receipt trick? Employees might be extra sweet if they suspect you're a secret shopper, but that forced cheerfulness can be a drain. Keep in mind these are real people. Higher turnover. With staff flipping so rapidly, you might encounter new hires every other week, which can lead to mistakes or confusion about secret menu orders or customization requests. Patience pays off. The Insider's Survival Guide, 2025 edition. To navigate your next McDonald's trip like a pro, here's a quick cheat sheet. Ask for a receipt. You'll likely get fresher food and better service. Use the app for exclusive deals, faster orders, and sweet freebies. Round egg greater than square egg. Request it if you want a more authentic breakfast sandwich. Avoid no-salt hacks. The annoyance isn't worth the payoff, and the salt distribution is inferior. Pick busy times. Higher turnover equals fresher batches of everything. Check late-night menus. Items you want may be MIA after midnight, so plan accordingly. Experiment with secret menu ideas. If you're feeling bold, combine items. Just expect some weird stares. Don't fear the kiosk, but wash your hands. Kiosks are convenient, but they can be crawling with germs. Portion control. If you're watching your calories, go for smaller sandwiches, grilled chicken, or breakfast items like the Egg White Delight. Be realistic. It's still fast food. Don't expect five-star fine dining. The occasional indulgence is fine, but don't delude yourself about the nutritional toll. Are you ready to eat smarter? There you have it. A no-holds-barred, unabashed breakdown of everything you need to know about McDonald's in 2025. Consider yourself armed with hacks that actually work, receipt requests, ordering at busy times, an understanding of how to protect your health, or at least limit the damage, the knowledge of which items are basically your waistline's worst enemy, some insider intel on nasty kiosk germs and weird brand secrets. So, are you going to keep cruising through the drive-thru, making the same old mistakes, like asking for no-salt fries and fumbling around for your own salt shaker? Or will you step up your game, demand your receipt like a boss, and snag that round egg you secretly always wanted? In this year, 2025, the fast food landscape is more cutthroat than ever, with new players and a constant stream of viral TikTok hacks vying for your attention. But no matter how many futuristic additions McDonald's slaps on the menu, the core issues remain. The lines can be long, the food can be a nutritional minefield, and the chain itself is a magnet for rumors, controversies, and questionable cleanliness. Despite all that, McDonald's remains a juggernaut, serving billions and still making billions. If you're going to keep funding Ronald's empire, you might as well do it with open eyes and a battle plan. Because in 2025, you either outsmart your fast food cravings or they outsmart you. Now you're in on the dirty secrets, the hush-hush hacks, and the best ways to get the most bang for your buck and maybe keep a shred of your dignity at the same time. Let everyone else keep ordering wrong, overspending, and falling victim to the same boring mistakes. You're playing a different game. One where you know exactly how to manipulate the golden arches in your favor. Go forth, armed with knowledge, when you next walk into a McDonald's or order curbside on your phone or stroll up to a kiosk, or even if you're reading this at 3 a.m. from a half-lit drive-thru in the middle of nowhere. Remember, you can handle the truth, even if McDonald's sometimes hopes you can't. Check out one of our newest revelations right here. More insider intel on your favorite fast food joints is coming soon. And remember, if you can't resist those fries, at least do it the right way. Don't just love it, outsmart it. And get your receipt too. Because in 2025, ignorance is expensive, and knowledge just might come with a side of fresh, perfectly salted fries. Stay hungry, stay ruthless, and whatever you do, don't ask for no salt. You've been warned.